How's my Fu Manchu look?
Perfect, perfect.
Oh, I'm not supposed to ask you the questions?
No, I'm
Oh.
supposed to ask you the question.
Oh, okay.
All right. What's it like to be the longest serving ringer employee?
You know, it's funny. You'd think there'd be some kind of seniority because of that or something like that, but really it's like I don't know. I feel like it gives me a disadvantage because I've really seen everything. And so, you know, like I feel like my viewpoint is narrowed a little bit. And I like things to go my way a little bit more. And so when the newer employees come in, they want to see it go their way. I have this constant it's like a battle. So it could be pretty epic in here sometimes.
How tall are you?
On my photo ID, it says 6'2".
Is that your real height?
Well, I'm technically only like 6'1" ish. With shoes, I am 6'2" though.
Snow skiing or water skiing, and why?
Probably snow skiing, because I don't have to get yanked around by a rope, which just isn't good for me. So, yeah, I feel like I could probably do a whole lot better flying down a mountain as opposed to being pulled across water.
Will you let me borrow your hat sometime?
Well, I mean, you can. No. 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 Why would I let you borrow my hat? It
Because
looks
you're a
good
nice
on.
guy.
No, it looks good on me, and plus it's gonna be way too big for your head, anyways.
Why were you a developer?
That's a good question. um, well, I didn't start off knowing that I was going to be the developer here or a developer here. I kind of was more put into the project management type role. And then as, of course, time goes on and you need to manage projects, sometimes you need to jump in and do the things that you're managing. And it just kind of snowballed from there. Really, I like solving problems. You may hear me ranting and raving, walking around here sometimes, but you know, it's just my way of problem solving. So hopefully that's not too disruptive.
What's your favorite holiday and why?
I'm leaning towards Thanksgiving. When I was younger, I may have had a different answer, maybe like Christmas or another day in the year or something like that. But I think Thanksgiving is my favorite holiday just because of the food, and it's really the one time a year that I get together with my family. Even more than Christmas, I think there's just this special bonding that happens during Thanksgiving that's not replaceable.
What's the hardest part about your job?
Being level-headed. It's not necessarily any action that I have to do. Nothing is like something that is out of my control other than my own emotions and how I feel about certain things. So I think that's probably the hardest part.
What makes you cry?
When I don't know that there's like one thing. I think it's like a succession of things. But sometimes, like, it happened the other week where I manage a team. It's outside of work. I manage a team in another role that I do, and it was a complete disaster, and everything kind of fell on me. And yeah, I didn't do the parts of why it was disastrous, but I was a management part of that, and so the failure fell on me, and it just that kind of thing. When I know that I could have done better to help the people around, or I know that I can do better, that's when it really affects me. It's just I don't like. I know everybody's imperfect, but I like to be as close to perfect as possible.
What makes you happy at the end of the day?
I can't answer that honestly.
Okay. One last question.
I'll answer it. I'll answer it. So I think that there's certain things that people could say what makes them happy or whatnot, but I think that what makes me happy is just knowing that I definitely helped solve the overall problem or put towards the overall end goal. So, you know, that makes me happy if I'm able to accomplish that.
Last question. Can you tell me a funny story about your brother?
Yeah, I can. So, I was probably 15, and just, Gabe and I are 10 years apart, so we didn't really grow up together. I was probably 14 or 15, I can't remember how old I was, but I was down here on a family visit, and I was arguing with my dad about when I was going to eat my dessert. And I wanted to eat it right then, and my dad wanted me to eat it after dinner. So, in order to solve the problem completely, my brother took the dessert out of my hand, went out the balcony door, and threw it right off the porch. My whole dessert. Problem solved.
And that's
So,
the funny story?
That's funny. I mean, to me, hindsight, looking back at it, I was just being a deviant little shithead, and I deserve what I got. So it's definitely funny now. So it may not have been funny then. I don't think I was laughing then, but
Thank you, Robert.
no problem.